Well, howdy, and welcome back to the channel. This is Matthew Pizgatti. If you're not in stake, if you're sleeping on stake, and you're not sure what's up with it, I do have to ask why. Obviously, this isn't financial advice. You do whatever you want with your funds, do your own research, but I think I'm going to be loving stake for a while. I'm not a big stake guy as in the meat, but I am a pretty big stake guy now as far as stake. You know, I didn't get into the early days of DRIP. I was really late on that. That being said, I don't think you can actually be late in most of these systems, these protocols, DRIP and stake specifically, because they have this longevity built in, and you can see how well DRIP is actually holding up here, even in the current market we have, and stake as well, even though it's pretty new. You know, look at what they're doing in the current market. Go look at Ethereum. Go look at Bitcoin. Go look at BNB and all these others that had this issue where they're just crashing out. Crypto's lost a lot this month. But here's these new protocols that are getting built up. And, you know, this is early days of stake. You look at the early days of DRIP. Early days of DRIP, what was it, between 50, 30, went all the way down to 6 at one point. So I'm not going to be scared off by any type of dips in stake. And we really haven't seen very many except this one down to 8, you know, after this pump. So it's really kind of establishing a baseline, a floor here that looks pretty good. And it's seeming to gain traction, right? 600 players now. And if you watch my previous videos, you'll see that this number keeps climbing, and market cap has been pretty healthy and doing better and better. And remember this extra 2% here. If this gauge drops below 0, you're not going to get the full 2%. So that rewards people who are being positive in the system. That's bullish for this whole system. That makes me really positive about it. What else? What else is going on? The main core is like the faucet for DRIP. So that's exciting. So you get that 1% like a faucet from DRIP or any other ROI token that's similar. You got that going on. You got this extra 2% if you're being good in the system. You got a nice referral system if you're a team. If you join someone who is already a team lead, which I am, you get a little extra kickback on your deposits and compounds. That's cool. So there's an encouragement to build a team there. It's just this is going well, and I got in earlier days, so I've gotten more than I got a chance to get with DRIP in the start of that, and we're still sitting pretty low. If we head upwards the same way DRIP did, if it catches on and gets that level of engagement, then remember DRIP saw upwards 170, 180, like some of those higher levels, close to 200. If stake does something similar. And Flame, by the way, is the token you need for referrals to matter for your team. Then, if both of those head upwards, we're going to be seeing some really cool action. I'm excited for that. And remember, both stake and DRIP have some future plans built in here, like lotteries and games and some really neat things coming down the line, which should exponentially increase their user base as well as participation, as well as the utility for their token, which drives that value up usually. So all exciting things. If you're not on stake, if you have any questions about it, join the Telegram in the description. That's mine. You can ask questions. You can ask questions in the YouTube comments here. If you need any help, getting set up and hopping on the team, join the Pizgatti crew on stake. We got about 16 members now. We're climbing, so help us get to the top of the teams. And yeah, again, we're here to walk you through it. If you have any questions or questions about the protocol in general. This has been an advertisement for stake, so you're welcome. Brought to you by me, who is also still not giving you financial advice. But if you're into these protocols to begin with, and you're already taking some of those gambles and risks, and you like where these projects go, if you like DRIP and you were sad that you didn't get in when it was $12, well, it's $10 right now. But this is both of these I think are pretty awesome plays because DRIP has this huge community behind it, right? And we're hitting these lows that are kind of tabling out. I really like the way this is looking. It may still go lower if the farms don't launch soon, but I think we're going to see another wave with DRIP. And then with stake, we're in the first wave. There's only 600 people in there so far. You know how many people DRIP gets a month or a day or a week? It's a lot. It's way more than that. So once this word kind of gets out and this gets popular and people realize the devs are cool, if they are cool and if they seem trustworthy, we're going to see some really cool price action. I'm excited. I mean, the whole market is having kind of an issue. So, if you're into the long term, and you don't mind braving these markets, getting in a few of these protocols like this would be pretty amazing, I think, way down the road. And that's one of the cool things about these protocols is that your tokens get locked, right? So I'm locking up tokens in the faucet on stake or drip. I get a steady drip drop 1% in the faucet back to me every day. And so it doesn't matter what the price is. I might not sell yet. I might not claim yet. I might be compounding for a long time. But I don't have to sell until that price comes back up. I don't have to claim until the price looks better. I'm just compounding for, if I'm smart, probably 6 months at least, 7 months at least, a year. Who knows, before I max out my wallet and decide I want to start claiming some now and then. Maybe I start a second wallet and ta-da, I've got some passive income. And at that point, even if the prices have fallen quite a bit from where it is even right now, and it's rocking around at like, $5, when you're at that level of compounding and you have that many stake or that many drip, the price really isn't as much of a factor. And that's what I think a lot of people are missing, is that these are long-term projects. You put it in, you compound it, you keep stacking it up your chips, you build a nice little team if you can, and that's where we end up, is actually doing something with it, actually something that we can be proud of and enjoy. And yes, if the price also jumps up like the way Drip did, and you happen to have, say, 1,000 stake in there, and it rises up to $200 a token, yes, that's obviously way more amazing. But the point with Drip and stake is that even if it didn't, you'd still be having a pretty good return, just because of the way the compounding works, the way the 1% a day works. You could still be in pretty good shape to have kind of that trickle effect of some type of passive income that you could claim, every now and then, and get a little out. So all that's exciting, and I'm looking forward to following it and continuing seeing where it goes. I want to thank you guys for watching, liking, subscribing. I was pumping out a few videos tonight. You may have noticed I'm going to be gone for the weekend. It's a midsummer event, and it's going to be hot out there, so wish me luck. You guys stay safe. Stay out of the heat if you're in any area that does get hot, and I will try to catch you guys on another video next week. Thank you, and bye.